Yes. Okay. So hello everyone. I'm very happy to be here in the STEM week and be part of this STEM week. So my name is Paola Camacho. I'm professor here, and I will talk about the flavor science. Okay. For a long time, I want to give you this speech. So this is my opportunity to talk about that. And my presentation title is "What Does Chemistry Smell and Taste Like?" So basically, I will give you a background related to this area. So hopefully everyone can learn a lot of things and new things. So, so about myself, I have a bachelor's degree related to the food chemistry area from Universidad Autónoma de Querétaro. I have a master's degree in flavor science area. This one I did in Oregon State University. I have been working in alcoholic beverage in this area. In the master's degree, I did research with the mezcal. So two important areas for me is alcoholic production and also the flavor science. Okay? So currently, I'm a PhD student. My project is related to microbiology and physicochemical analysis of alcoholic beverage. Right now, I'm working with beer, with the beer production. So, and I mean, the most important part here is that also I'm a professor. Thank you. From here, I can change.
I don't know.
Oh, yes, I can do it. So I can do it from now. Yeah. So I'm a professor here in the chemistry area also. I have like 3 years so far teaching in this area. Okay. So to start this presentation, I want to ask you, why is important to talk about flavor? Who can tell me or who knows something related to flavor? Why do you think it's important for the industry to talk about flavor? Yes.
Because some things need to be, they need to taste good in order, for instance, to sell a product, right? So I think that it's important in the design of a product that you want to sell in general. And of course, if something tastes awful, nobody's going to
like it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for the industry, so many companies, the flavor is the key for the success of the product, basically. So, for example, there is a ranking about the top of the 10 principal flavors on the world, and we have. So now it doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah. I will start talking just for the 3 main flavors from the 3rd position from the number 1. The number 1 in the world is saffron. Saffron is a very important flavor, not just because it's very expensive, 25,000 pesos per kilogram. No, that is a huge price. But behind of the saffron production, there is a lot of workforce. No, to have a saffron, you need to pick up with the hand, one by one of these small, like kind of pellets, one by one, and you need to be very careful to don't damage those. But more than that, the important thing with this flavor is that it's unique. You cannot find any other seasoning to add. You can add this seasoning mainly in the fish and also in the rice. But you cannot find in the whole world any other seasoning that has this important flavor. So the second one is the white truffle. In the second position of the ranking, you will find the white truffle. Probably also for these 2 products, you can find so far an imitation products, But if you want to taste the real flavor, the saffron needs to be produced in a special with this important flour. And the truffle needs to be from Italy. And the white truffle needs to be for one place with the name Alba. So the price of that truffle is from 39,000 until 121,000 pesos per kilogram. So behind of the production of the truffle, also there is a lot of hard work. You need to train dogs to find these truffles, like in a forest. These grown like near to some special also trees on the land. So basically you need to train these special dogs to find them. No? So this is a lot of hard working, but behind that, the price is more related to the flavor that you obtain once you taste it. So the chef says that this flavor is powerful, is unique, and is different from any other thing. So in the first position, like you will find a caviar, caviar almas. So probably you haven't seen caviar with other color, no, black. So, but this caviar has a like kind of yellow, light yellow color. Is like also kind of shiny and needs to be from the Caspian Sea. Okay, so this one from the Caspian Sea makes a different flavor from any other caviar. Okay, the almas name came from the Russian language that means diamond. So this is the number one, and the prices goes from 40,000 to 444,000 pesos. Okay, so per kilogram. So all these three products you can find this ranking online. These are the three principal products on the world, but you can observe why is so important the flavor, for the industry. Have a unique flavor, have a special flavor, make a difference, the product, and also, I mean, for the companies can get a lot of money, that is in special what they want. So important brands take care about the flavors. For example, everyone knows Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola has a special flavor, unique flavor, and too many other brands wants to imitate, this flavor, but so far nobody it's like having this the same flavor, probably similar but not the same, right? So this is also like a secret flavor. Some companies can keep in secret the recipe for the flavor. For example, you will find also Starbucks. Starbucks has a special area for flavors research. They take care about like develop new flavors for the products. And this is also part of the success that they have, For example, also the flavor is important in alcoholic beverage, to make unique, for example, Corona, probably you can go to any part on the world and you can find Corona, So this also is for the special flavor. So actually some of the companies have a motto related to the flavor, and they try to challenge you, saying that you cannot eat only once. If you eat my product, you will eat not only once, you will eat more, right? So they know that have a unique flavor is the key to have success in the industry. But what is the flavor, guys? So flavor involves aroma. The aroma is what you smell through the nose, and the taste. What do you taste with the mouth? Okay, these two parts makes the aroma, the flavor. Sorry, that is what the brain understands. The meaning of what you are eating. Okay, so the flavor can came from your experience, from the memory, can came also from the things that you have been learning in the past. So can come from external situations and can come also from internal situation, from the metabolism roots, no, basically. So flavor and taste, already you know that is different, right? Taste just involves the mouth, and aroma involves the nose, right? And together makes the flavors. So a flavor is a sensory impression, so of the products, and probably the first flavor that we recognize, or one important part of the flavor is the aroma from our mom. That is the first aroma that we recognize. No? Probably we don't know exactly, who is your mom, no? But just by smelling, you will recognize who is your mom and any other woman, no? So we also have positive situations during the life, no, that can create this memory related to the flavors that you will like and you will dislike, okay? For example, if you have a positive situations, probably in the past, you went to eat ice cream with your grandpa, no, one special flavor, and every time you eat again that flavor in the ice cream, you will remember that situation, that positive experience. But second, you will like it. But the same happened with the bad situations. Probably if you have one trauma or something in the past, and you were eating something, you can recognize some aromas, or you can recognize, I don't know, if you broke with your boyfriend and you were eating like some type of soda or something, probably you won't like it. You will reject that flavor. So this is just like something that can happen and can create your flavor memory, okay? So, but we have other perceptions of the flavor, not just these created by the personal situations. For example, the temperature, guys, in the products is very important. Nobody like, for example, a soda that is hot, no, or water. So that makes a difference in one product, the temperature. For example, everyone likes the carnita asada like hot, or most of us like it. Okay. So then other perception is the light and the colors. For example, if you think in one supermarket, in the area where you go and find all the fruits and vegetables, which is the apple that you will choose? The one that probably has better color, no, that is shiny, and if you think about it in this area is never dark, no, has a lot of light, because the perception of the colors also is important for the flavor. When you observe, for example, these apples, your mind can think that we taste how, guys? How will be the taste?
Good.
Fresh. Fresh, no? Can be sweet, no? So crispy, probably, no? So all these things are coming just for the perception, visual perception. Other important factor, guys, is the traditions, no? For example, I mean, most of us are Mexican, so we like the pan de muerto, no? And we create this flavor memory also from the traditions that we have. So we like the pan de muerto, but probably in other part of the world, that people have never tried pan de muerto and don't like it. They don't have this cultural food, traditional food, in the memory, in the flavor memory. Okay. So the composition of the products also is important, guys. So there are products that, for example, sushi, that you want to observe all the parts, no? When you buy a sushi. So, and this will create like one special flavor, no? So, for example, other important you expect to listen?
Crunchy.
Like crunchy, no? So, and if it's not crunchy, it's not good, no? So the same happens, for example, when you open I don't know, a soda, no? Yeah, you want to listen the gas, no? So, so all these things will affect how, if you like one product or you don't like it, okay? But behind all these situations, like the personal situations, like the experience that you have from the past, or all these characteristics, you can decide at the end if you like one product or you don't like it. Can have all the aspects, okay? Can have good color, can have probably good texture, but if you don't like it, you don't like it, okay? So then how do I choose what I eat? So to talk about this one, in general, the three characteristics of the flavor is the taste, the part of the aroma, and also there are other sensations that I will tell you at the end. So about the taste, is any experience that happens inside of the mouth. And we have different areas on the tongue for those specific tastes. We have 5 different tastes, no? In most of the part of the tongue, we have the umami taste. Then the sweet, you will feel it in the front part. Salty, just in one part from the front. Sour on the sides, and bitter behind, okay? So let's start with the sweet taste. So everyone likes, or most of us like the sweet things, right? So the sweet things give you energy, no? We find something, when we try to find a candy or something sweet, is because you need energy, right? So, and also because you like it. But in most of the cases, also, we try to find, eat something sweet in special situations. For example, when you feel sad, when you feel stressed, when you feel anxious, you try to eat something sweet, no? Why is this one? Because in general, the sweet give you the feelings of satisfaction, of happiness, and energy, no? So you try to find all these feelings in the sweet things, and then you can pass from this situation, or in your mind, you think that you will pass from these situations to that situations, no? Once you eat something sweet. So we need to be very careful with the sweet things for that reason, guys. Why? Because eat too much sweet things, what will happen? No? Which things mainly will happen? Will affect your health, no? Diabetes and what else?
Getting fat.
So then we need to be very careful, no? When we eat like sweet things, no? Okay. So we also have, guys, like artificial sweetness. But the question is, do you think those artificial sweetness are good or bad? I mean, they promise you that you won't get a lot of calories, no? But what do you think will happen if you eat very frequently these artificial sweeteners?
You're gonna get cancer.
So what will happen in your brain? How works this artificial sweetness? With a little bit, you can feel a powerful of sweet, right? And then you don't need like a bunch of sugar, no? So then what will happen if you eat a lot of artificial sweetness without control?
Addicted to the flavor in a way.
So you can, so you will get addicted to the flavor, and then you will need like a lot of sweet things. Imagine how much the real sweet things you will need to have that powerful flavor as the artificial sweeteners. No? So we need to be very careful with these products because they promise you like you won't get too many calories. That is true. But then you cannot eat, or you should not eat them on excess, no? Because then your brain will need, like one addiction, that flavor. So then we have the second taste that is salty. And then have you been eating, for example, guacamole without salt? Do you imagine how will be the taste? I mean, not that pleasure, right? Not that good. So the salt in too many products is very important, right? To have the taste. But too much salt, for example, in chips, no? But too much salt also can affect your health. So when you feel eat something salty, is because you need, guys, some electrolytes. And electrolytes, for example, is sodium, no? And sodium is the salt. So, for example, you can find in different fruits the vitamin C that have, for example, calcium and other electrolytes, other ions, like you can find in this one. So instead of choose this one, it's better choose like something healthy, no? But when you feel eat something salty, is because your body needs in general some electrolytes. It's telling you, hey, give me please some electrolytes, no? In special, the one that we most want is sodium, no? But you can find these electrolytes, as I told you, in something more healthy, no? So we have, for example, the monosodium glutamate. Everyone knows that. We have that one in too many products. This involves the salty flavor, as we have been talking with the artificial sweetness, no? This is but with the salt. And the same will happen, no? Probably because your body is telling you, hey, I need like this type of iron, special iron, this type of electrolytes. So you choose to buy, instead of buy something with vitamin C, you choose to eat this one, no? Which is not healthy, no? So this can be also very addictive, no? For that reason, it's important, like be careful also with this type of products, no? So then the sour taste, guys. So the sour is something that when you are really young, no, you don't like it. No? Why do you think you don't like it this one? Or you do that face? Why is not that pleasure, like for example, like the sweet or the salt?
I don't know.
Because it's a very strong flavor.
Yeah, because it's a very strong flavor that actually you can feel like pain. So this is something that can be also a learned flavor. What means that? That after time, if you keep eating products sour, then sour products, you will like it. After time, for example, the beer. No? If you give a beer to a baby, will do that face. But after time, you like it. But what your body is telling you when you, for example, want to taste something sour is probably that during the day you have been eating a lot of fat food, no? And then your body wants to break down that fat involves in your organism. Also, probably because when you don't feel that have a lot of concentration, you lose the concentration, you start thinking in something sour. Why? For the thing that here the student says because this is a powerful like taste, so then your mind can keep the attention like more quickly. So then in the number 4, we have the beer taste, okay? Which are the products with beer taste? Coffee, chocolate, and also beer, no? The beer taste is something 100% learned. It's a learned flavor. And why? Actually, the nature tells us that the bitter is something toxic. It's something that can be dangerous for your body. That you should like don't drink it. But we reduce to that. So we like the beer. So and that makes sense, no? Because in the tongue, bitter is behind. So what will happen with if you try to eat something toxic?
Puke.
Yes. So, and this is from the nature. So this taste is not something natural. It's something that we learn after time, okay, by training our tongue. Then the umami, when you need some proteins in your body, you start feeling eat something umami. Products with umami flavor, guys?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms,
Tomato?
tomato,
Yes.
yeah,
Because I saw that.
meat,
Like Chinese food.
yeah, Chinese food, like sushi, no? So most of the proteins have this special umami, but also the monosodic glutamate that we told before. So for that reason, also, when you feel to eat something salty or umami, you need to be careful and choose products with those. It's better choose like natural products, no? So then what comes to your mind, guys, when you see these pictures? We have been talking already about products, sweet, sour products, bitter products, salty. So one of the things that I have been already telling you, you think in one of the things that I already told you when you see these pictures? Okay.
That one and
the bread, for example, when in the morning you want to eat your bread with coffee.
Sweet.
Something sweet? Okay. So in the Oregon State University, they are doing research related to the 6 tastes. The name is starchy. Okay. They are trying to find the metabolic roots from where this starchy taste works. Okay. And it's very different from sweet, and it's very different from salty or any other of the from the taste that we already have in total. So how they are doing this research? They need to block the metabolic roots for the sweet and for the other, for salty and sweet in special, no? And then they can try to they are trying to figure out how they organize work with the metabolic roots when you eat like this type of products that in general are carbs, no? And are very different from any other products, okay? So we already finished with the part of the taste, but the second part of the flavor was the aroma, no? That basically is the smell. So if we talk about aroma, we need to talk about volatile compounds. So we have each product has this flavor rule, and basically here we can determine in one special product which are the main volatile compounds that are involved. So we have simple flavors. For example, simple flavor can be the vanilla that has only one molecule, of volatile compounds, can be a mint, which is also a simple flavor, no? But we have also complex flavors. For example, the coffee has more than 1,000 chemical compounds, no? And to smell coffee in the mornings, you need to have together all these 100 compounds, okay? So if one of these 100 compounds is not in the role play, then it's not coffee. It's something else, but the smell is not like coffee, okay? So we have like in this area, like for example, chocolate also has a lot of chemical compounds. So then if you want to analyze, for example, just the aroma, then you need to determine which are the volatile compounds involved in that type of product, okay? To determine how is the smell. So now, there are other sensations. We already have been talking about the taste, about the aroma. Related to the aroma, guys, there is like other whole world, okay? Separate from the taste. It's related, you need to do analysis related to chromatography, olfactometry, to determine that part. You need to train your nose, as we train, for example, the tongue to do a sensory analysis for the taste. You need to train your nose to do olfactometry analysis and determine these volatile compounds. And also, if you want to determine these volatile compounds, there are some considerations to take. For example, the women can detect the research, some research says, or the men says that the women can detect aromas that the men cannot detect. No? And this is like related to the hormones. So the women can detect more volatile compounds if they do an olfactometry analysis than the men. But for example, we need to be careful. For example, a pregnant woman can detect more quickly, some aromas, but then the story like has not one balance. You cannot choose for those type of analysis a pregnant woman, because the levels of the hormones are different. So then the analysis, can have an error. So there is one part then to study the taste. There is a specific analytical instrumentation for that. And then for the sensory analysis, for the aroma analysis, there is complete other area, But in general, the flavorists, do all these parts to develop new flavors in the products. To be a flavorist, you need to once study a lot, But second, you need to go for labels. There is like junior flavorist, there is senior. For example, have you been watching the perfume movie?
Yes.
So that is like how one flavorist do the things, Also like tasting, no killing. You don't do kill anyone and extract the flavor from that person. But that is how a flavorist do the things, And you need to have for example, you cannot have a problem in the nose, Because that person, is not a candidate for doing those type of analysis, So other sensations, guys, more than the taste and the aroma. For example, is the in the wine the astringency. For example, here, guys, when you taste a wine, you feel the mouth like dry. Like very dry. And that is other perception. Actually, most of the people don't like this one, This can be also kind of learned flavor, That after time, if you train your tongue, probably you start like it, That sensation. But the sensation of the dryness in your tongue is not related with any of the other that we already have been talking, like the sweet, the salty, any of those. It's like separate, and it's like separate sensation, okay? For example, in the soda, no, the gas in the mouth, how feel guys?
If the soda is cold, it's cold. It's good.
Yeah, like bubbles, no? So that sensation also is important. If you drink a soda, I mean, you expect to have that sensation, no? Or a sparkling soda, you expect to have that sensation. And then also the creamy sensation, I mean, is something that you also can have in the flavor, no? So this is everything for today, guys. This was just like one introduction, no, to this flavor analysis and flavor science area. As I told you, I mean, there is a lot of important things to talk about it, to learn about this area. If you want to develop a new flavor, I mean, you need to take in consideration, or if you want to develop, no, a new product, it's very important that you take in consideration the flavor, no? Because that can give you success, as we saw at the beginning of the presentation. That can give you a good money, no? If your product has a good flavor. So the flavor really involves not just, guys, like chemistry, no? Involves chemistry, involves analytical instrumentation, involves also business, no? Because if your product is very good, so then, I mean, you can have success with that one, no? So actually, probably the next semester, hopefully we can open special topics related to flavor analysis. No, today I just give you background related about this topic, but there is too much to talk about this area. Okay, so for me, if you have a question, guys, thank you very much for your time and having me here in the STEM week.
Congratulations and thank you all for being here. Hope you enjoy it.
And if you don't have questions right now, but you have questions later, my office is in the second floor in front of the Chem 100. 200.
Thank you.
No voy a ir.
Porque yo sé que
Sí, sí se puede, o sea, de hecho ya en Francia, eso venden en Francia, pero es, pues sí, es imitación, llamándolo así. Sin embargo, o sea, el sabor que va a ser realizar el azafrán, o sea, no te lo va a dar más que ese tipo de cosas. O sea, pero sí lo puedes llegar a imitar, como pues haciendo este tipo de análisis para determinar cuáles son los compuestos volátiles, los importantes, aunque también pues los minoritarios son importantes porque pues, así, uno de ellos, por ejemplo, aporta una nota hacia las azafrán, tienes que tenerlo, digamos así. Entonces, para eso, pues necesitas hacer pues un análisis de compuestos, ¿no? Por las en general mayoritarios y minoritarios. Y prácticamente, pues, si tú quisieras tener algo para esa esencia, pues mezclar todos. El problema está cuando tenemos sabores tan complejos como el café, cómo pones y en qué orden los pones, ¿no? Pero si, por ejemplo, a lo mejor te salieron 10, pues es un sabor que puedes resultar más fácil.
Y en tu opinión, ¿qué es?
Bueno, es que en mi opinión, yo creo que es, o sea, el aroma, porque es la parte como grande, digamos así. Y a lo mejor la parte de ustedes, pues solamente sería si a lo mejor el producto pues involucra una textura en especial, algo así, pero creo que es más como hacia el macro. A lo mejor sería como algo mucho más fácil de replicar, o haciendo una análisis especial. Pero creo que la otra parte es más importante para tener todos estos componentes. Ajá.
Sí, porque es que me llamó justo la atención. ¿Por qué no pensaría? No pensaría que digo, sí. Eso me llama mucho la atención. ¿Por qué no llega?
No, porque de hecho, por ejemplo, cuando estamos mormados, aun cuando tu boca lo puede detectar, o sea, si esta parte falta, o sea, no.
La experiencia es diferente.
No. Entonces, la parte de la olfativa es, siento que es más la parte de la boca. Si la parte de la boca sería muy importante si el producto tenga una textura. Pero, por ejemplo, no sé si eso te afecta, a lo mejor, a lo mejor no afecta tanto, ahí la parte aromática es la más importante. Más bien dependería como de qué tipo de producto estamos hablando para determinar cuál es la parte más fuerte.
No, y como tú dices, también como la experiencia.
Porque, por ejemplo, hablando de la menta, digámoslo así, o sea, la menta solamente tiene un compuesto volátil. Y ahí lo volátil no es tan importante. Pero esa sensación que te da de frescura, ahí ya cambia la cosa. O sea, ahí ya es como más importante.
La sensación.
Spoons made of both. Because I think both was something great.
In terms of that, actually, for example, let's say in the soda. One Coca-Cola that is very different.
Yeah, the one the plastic. Yeah, absolutely.
So the metas, the material.
The materials will change
So that can affect the product. So we make sure that I'm using the container before I affect the flavor of the product. You need to do like analysis for that. So which is the best material product that doesn't affect that much. Yeah, it's product. So the one that we will survive. Yes, is glass. Here's glass.
Yeah, I get it.
So, but I think, for example, Revolt has one, has some.
You're staying for the cookies.
Yeah, right.
But yes, the container or one special mera.
Yeah, I get it.
That will affect 100%. How they should. I mean, that will depends also, like, to do some analysis probably from some products, not that much, probably from some material. A lot, so that depends.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Professor. Yeah, now it makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Professor.
In the specific area, like a course that you want to study or my degree related to this a course. Okay, so the next semester here, we will open a course, me and Dr. Basurto, related to flavor science. I will be teaching as a special topic. So that one, you can take that course. I mean, the course that I have, is the master's degree that I did in Oregon State. So obviously there are master's degree around in different universities when you can study this special file. No? But yes, you can take the course the next semester here. Not too many people teach this one because you need to know, for example, chromatography and everything to understand all the situations. Then you can share as easy as I did to everyone, no? But you need to understand first how this thing works, and then you can share to the rest of the people, no? But yeah, I will be teaching here for first time, me and Dr. Basurto the next semester. And yeah, but in the future, probably if you want to do a master's degree, for sure, some universities offer flavor science, to be a flavorist, Yeah, yes. So just finding I don't know why where they post the courses for the special topics.
In Banner, but I think that Dr. Flores is working on the schedule.
Yeah.
Yes, because that class is going to be offered, if I am not mistaken, in fall.
Yes.
Yes, so I think that she's working right now with the schedule.
Yes.
So if you check in Banner, that's not the correct schedule because they're working on it.
No, I will do the course very general so everyone can take it. I won't talk too much about analytical instrumentation. I will tell you how the things work and everything, but the course will be general, so everyone can take it. Yeah. Yes.
We have a couple of questions. The first one is, we noticed in your slide when you were talking about starting, you also mentioned the savory. Yeah. Is it the same as umami?
Yes. Yes, it's like umami flavor. Yeah, but as I told you, they are trying to figure out if this taste really exists. So they try. I just put one part from the research, but if you read that one, just online you can search Oregon State, starchy, and read more about that research. But they try to block all the metabolic roots, sweet, salty, the umami, not all of them. So, no, but the question was about savory.
Yes.
No, savory, it can be other ones. Can be other flavor.
How is that one?
That one, I remember that it was, no, they call it starchy or savory.
Okay.
Do the same.
Yeah,
But sometimes in the paper they call savory and sometimes they call starchy. Yes. But it's the six flavor that can be.
Yeah, they wanted to ask.
Yeah, but you can do research more. There is too many years ago that I read. That article is not new. Probably has 7 years. So yeah, you can read it online, but basically what they do is block those metabolic roots, and then they are keep doing sensory analysis with people to figure out, how they feel, if they find difference between that taste and the other five. So yeah, but savory or starchy.
Okay, and the other question was, how would you, you know how sometimes we crave something really spicy? How would you like classify that one? The category for bitter?
Yes,
Because
the
that's also
category
like
for
when
bitter.
it's an acquired taste that you have to be.
For example, the capsaicin, no, level, and that is for the spicy. So the spicy is more in the bitter. It's something that is there, but if you remember, I was talking about like that special taste is a there. It's not something like natural. So also, I mean, it capsaicin is not something natural.
Yes, I know.
Because it's something that
And we can leave it here.
your body rejects that one. But we,
I think one is going to be easier for them, helping prepare all that stuff. And we have people that are going to sell the popcorn and donuts and
Yes.
So, we as Mexican has spicy things for years and years, and now probably or genetic is more like, can handle those type of levels of capsaicin, you know, that probably a lot of Chinese people cannot. But also it's about the learned flavor, because from the child, you start like eating this type of things, and then you start recognizing and tasting tongue. But that is in the bitter, because it's something that can
Naturally,
you know, and can like give you actually pain, and it's painful, yeah, or can be like kind of dangerous. But yeah, okay, if you have more questions, my office, as I told you, I don't know if I teach you already like the chemistry, no, you don't take that
No, we're
one.
senior, but we're senior. I took it with Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and where you want, I can share your email with you as well, so you, in
Yes,
any case that you have questions, because I have you,
Yes.
because you're in the right.
Yeah, and as I told you, I will be teaching the course, Dr. Basurto.
Mhm.
So the next, in fall, not the next semester, the
I'm graduating
in
in
fall.
May.
So.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not even science major, business major. So,
I don't know how it works, but in general, I mean, will be a general course, so everyone can take it. Everyone that has some interest can take it. And as I told you, I mean, it's not just related to be a chemist. This involves actually also like so much of the business.
yeah, yes, I was actually surprised that you started mentioning like how it plays a huge role in the success of a product.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really interesting. I was really interested in like kind of I know that there's this like taste aversion kind of learning where that it's for survival and stuff. So I find that really interesting, like how strong the effects are because it's for survival. So if like we get sick with a particular flavor, then we associate it and then we attempt to avoid it. I just think it's really interesting how everything is like combined, even with psychology.
And everyone, I mean, the works, the nature is very smart, you know? So everything is in our body for one reason, and that is the proof.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Pues muchas gracias.
Gracias
Muchas
a ustedes.
gracias.
Y cuando yo pregunté, nadie, todo el mundo así de no, ya.
No, es que sabes que digo también como que,